Good day, everyone. Today we will be conducting a security awareness training for all employees. To start off, I would like to introduce our team as your proctor today. We are the interns of Fortress of Forensics, a cybersecurity company here in Mississauga. My name is Sarad, and I am the one who will cover the whole training. My colleagues Shivam and Kaiselin will further assist you if you have any questions or need any assistance during the presentation. Here are the objectives of the training. It is composed of four sections. We will tackle data protection and its strategies to safeguard data, safe browsing and its practices to protect users online, email security and the way to identify and avoid phishing threats, and last is the incident response plan and its key components. Before we move on to the modules, let's have some knowledge check. Please scan the QR code to access the quiz. If it is not working, you can try the URL shown in the screen. Thanks everyone, let's move on. I know you are all excited to dive into some fascinating security topics today, but before we get started, let's break the ice with a fun game. So we are going to play a word search puzzle. The first person to complete the puzzle will win a special prize at the end of our session. That's a good game, right? Now let's dive in. So what's data protection? It is basically a practice to safeguard any sensitive data from unauthorized access. Data protection has three key aspects. Number one, privacy. It ensures that the data is only accessible to authorized individuals. Number two, its integrity. It maintains the accuracy and completeness of the data. And the third one is availability. It ensures that data can be accessed by authorized users when needed. So why is data protection important? The first reason is we need to comply to the regulations such as HIPAA in protecting sensitive data. Data breaches can severely damage companies' reputation. Similarly, it ensures that business can still operate even in a security breach. And the last one is data breaches can lead to significant financial loss. Data protection has four types of data. Number one is personal data. Its examples are name, addresses, or social security numbers. The second one is sensitive data. Examples are health or financial information. Similarly, the third one is intellectual property. Its examples are patents and trade secrets. Finally, the fourth one is operational data, where its examples are project plans and business strategies. These are the things we can do to protect it. Familiarize the company policy, use complex password, configure MFA, avoid clicking suspicious links, secure physical documents, share the data to authorized users, encrypt sensitive data, regularly update your machines, report any suspicious activities to our IT team, and always check security news or updates. Now kindly check your curricula account. You will see the information security episode assigned to you. Complete the online interactive module. Thanks everyone. Let's move on. What is safe browsing? It is a proper and secure way of using the internet. Why is it important? Here are the reasons. Number one, obviously it protects us from cyber threats. Similarly, it keeps our data private, and it prevents us from financial fraud and identity theft. Lastly, it keeps our device free from harmful software. These are the things you need to check before launching or access any sites. Firstly, check the URL. Make sure that domain extensions like .com or .org and spellings are correct. Do not click on links or download attachments from suspicious emails. Ensure that the website uses HTTPS. Check the sender's email address for unusual domains. Check any poor grammar or spelling. To secure your browsing, ensure the following. Firstly, websites will be using HTTPS. Likewise, use like Microsoft Defender Smart Screen to block malicious sites. Avoid HTTP websites and use VPN especially when connecting to public Wi-Fi. Here are the key practices. Keep software updated, use strong passwords, enable MFA, be cautious with downloads, as much as possible avoid public Wi-Fi. For this module, kindly check again your curricula episode named Secure Browsing. Thanks everyone, let's move on. What is email security? It is a way to protect email data from unauthorized access. So why it is important? Because it protects the email data from cyber threats, keeps the privacy of the data, helps avoid financial fraud and identity theft, protects the reputation of the company and complies with the regulations. This is how we can identify phishing emails. Number one, check the sender's email address. Number two, look for urgent or threatening language. Number three, verify links by hovering the mouse on it before clicking it. Number four, be careful with unexpected attachments. Number five, check for wrong grammar and spelling. On the right side, you will see a sample phishing email. To ensure the email security, you need to encrypt the sensitive emails using a tool like Outlook Message Encryption feature, enable the SSL TLS, which is turned on by default by our email service provider, and lastly, enable digital signatures to authenticate that you are the one who sent it. These are the key practices. Firstly, be cautious of any unexpected emails as it may be a phishing attack. Second, use a strong password. Third, encrypt email data using encryption tools like Outlook Message Encryption. Fourth, enable MFA. Likewise, report any malicious emails to our IT team. For this module, kindly check again your curricula episode named Phishing. Thanks everyone, let's move on. What is Incident Response Plan? It is a guide that shows the steps you need to do when there's a security problem. These are the key components. First, preparation. Establish and train an incident response team. Second, identification. Detect and identify potential security incidents. Third, containment. Isolate affected systems. Fourth, eradication. Removing the cause of incident. Fifth, recovery. Restoring the system. And finally, lesson learned. That is, update the incident response plan. These are the importance of IRP actually. It means it minimizes the damage, it reduces the recovery time and cost, it ensures that we are still compliant, it also protects company reputation and it improves company's security posture by updating and testing IRP regularly. These are the steps we need to do during security breach. Firstly, use monitoring tools and isolate affected systems. Second, determine the extent of breach and identify what data are impacted. Number three, use antivirus or anti-malware and apply security patches. And lastly, inform the internal and external stakeholders. These are the things we need to do during recovery process. First of all, use backup system to restore the affected system. Then conduct through incident review and revise security policies. And finally, conduct regular security audits. For this module, kindly check again your curricula episode name Incident Response. Thanks everyone. Let's summarize our session. These are the key takeaways of the session. Data protection safeguards personal and sensitive data. Similarly, safe browsing involves practices to minimize online risks. Email security protects email accounts from unauthorized access. And finally, IRP is a guide for handling security incidents. The floor is now open for any questions. Alright, looks like you understood the session. To check if the discussion was clear, kindly scan the QR code to access the quiz. If it is not working, you can use the link below. Thank you everyone for participating. This is the end of our session. Sivam and Kaiselin will provide the certificate of completion to all of you. Now for the training analysis, we use several methods to measure the effectiveness of our sessions. First is by checking the post-session quiz results. We created a quiz using Microsoft Forms, which automatically generates statistics for each question. This helps us identify the topics that need improvement. By syncing the data with an Excel file, we can get a comprehensive overview of the quiz results. Next is feedback survey form. Using Microsoft Form, we ask for the rating of our performance and any additional feedback. We can also see the whole data analysis in the synced Excel file. Last is the completion of curricula videos. By using their dashboard, we can monitor the completion of each employee and can gauge their readiness. That's a quick segment from one of the curricula episodes.
Knowing it's his first day, Billy's friend teases him about being an intern. And Billy responds by sharing an impressive video he has access to.
That's all. Thank you for listening.